Verse 167. When the self-nature of all things is examined by knowledge, it is beyond reach. Therefore, they are without self-nature and unattainable. When we look into things, do we ever get to the end? The scientists seem to assume that at some point they'll get to the end. The physicists, a lot of money's been spent on their large particle accelerators in the hope they'll come to some kind of final understanding which will take the form of some equation or set of equations. And this will be ultimate reality, ultimate understanding. This is the hope. But it seems that what happens is that after one level of understanding is reached, a deeper mystery appears. There's something yet to be explained. And according to this verse 167, this is always going to be the case. When the self-nature of all things is examined by knowledge, it is beyond reach. There is always another ridge that appears on the horizon, which has to be crossed. And this must be the case, because what's happening is the attention is being directed out there. That's what gives us our realities. Whether we're in a dream, a daydream, or physical reality, the attention is directed out there. Whether we're in a dream, whether we're in a daydream, whether we're watching a movie, whether we're awake in ordinary reality, the attention is being directed onto things. It's that attention is that which gives them the reality. As long as we go along with this automatically the way we do, then the self-nature of all things is beyond reach. That's because it is this focusing of the attention which gives them an apparent reality. It doesn't matter what level we focus the attention on, it's that level which has the apparent reality. The reality is derived from the attention, from awareness. This is most obvious in a dream, or when we're watching a movie. Our attention invests it with reality. We get taken in by it. We get taken in by it. We accept that the dream is a fabrication. We accept that the movie plot is a fabrication. But we seem to have a problem in accepting that physical reality is a fabrication. Time and space is a fabrication. And yet, if pressed, the scientist will tell us, yes, it's only a model. Science can only ever give us a model. It's a model which gives us a semblance of control over our physical environment. But it's only a model, and a model is only a fabrication. Verse 168 tells us, in the realm of conditioned origination, there is and there is not do not take place. Those who imagine something real in the midst of conditional origination say there is and there is not. But these philosophical views are far away from my teaching. And this is what we do, isn't it? This is the conviction we have. There is something. There is a video camera. It is not a unicorn. We do this. Well, maybe not so extremely. But we say that's what that is. That's what that is. That is not that. We discriminate. And we're told in the realm of conditional origination. Conditional origination, when we find this in a Buddhist context, it normally refers to the cycle of conditioned co-production, the praticca samutpada. But let's not bother too much about that. The essence of it is that we are clinging to our notions, our discriminatory notions, which say this is this and that is that. Or as it says here, there is and there is not. This is what the attention does. It's the attention. It's not some kind of unseemly desire that's been spoken of here. It's the grasping of the attention. The attention grasps. It clings. It clings to its notion of things. It's a fundamental mechanism of consciousness. The thing is, it says here that these things do not take place. There is and there is not do not take place. It's just a notional thing. It's what those who imagine that there is something real do. Now, I said it's because the attention is always being directed out there. And whatever the attention is directed to, it takes as reality. It might change its mind. We might change our mind subsequently and say, well, it was just a dream, it was just a hallucination, it was a daydream. I imagined it. But at the time, it's real. We imagine that this is what is real. We have this conviction. We're convicted by it. So observe this. Observe how we are always putting the attention out there. And there's two ways we can then approach this. We can either direct the attention back here, or broaden it out to 360 degrees. So the focus is completely diffused and there's only complete openness. And this way we can give the discriminating mind a much needed rest.